Do you ever think about how much footage there is online of just you talking?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
That was my
Talking
fear for
and
this.
drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Like they could really train some AI to be me. There's so much we talk. I'm so tired of hearing myself talk. But no, I forget even stuff that is online. And then people come up and they're like, oh yeah, I used to watch you this episode. And I'm like, come again? Did I edit that? I don't remember it. And it's not only stuff that you've put online, it's you being in other people's videos too.
Oh.
Yeah.
The glory days of like YouTube swaps, right? And you'd post on, you'd do videos
The collabs.
together.
The collabs. I mean, I'm very passionate about politics, but I can never run.
That's her fear.
That's actually, no, that's her
genuine
fear.
In college, I even had that, like, because I studied political science and global studies. So I was like, that might be an option for the future.
Right.
So I was always so careful of like videos people would take of me, of what they would post.
Wow.
So it's like, what if I want to go into politics? And there's a video of me like throwing up in the corner over
Right.
there. You know, that wouldn't
There
work.
isn't.
There isn't. No, I've made sure there isn't. But that was just always on my mind. So I was so careful. And now with this, I'm like, I'm just going to be speaking on a microphone and we're talking about like sexy books and we're going to be talking about like our crazy nights out. That's over. But now I'm like, it's not going to happen anyway.
You're good. You're
I could go for like a,
Would you?
Comptroller.
Yeah.
I don't know what those do.
Still could. I mean, it's
Not like
how the world's
mayor or
evolving,
shit.
though, too. If
Yeah.
you're going to try to find one candidate that doesn't have a video out
Right.
there online, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a loser.
Yeah.
So
I think we
someone you
crossed
don't want
the
running the country.
threshold of
Yeah.
that.
I could be on like
You're
the waste
safe.
management board. I don't know.
Love it.
Queen.
Right now, you're on the waste management board.
Ah!
You look great.
Okay, guys.
Okay, bye.
I'm kind of starting to well, I've been dealing with it since almost like Tokyo, but like that kind of social media fame in a way, or like YouTube fame. How have you dealt with that in your, years throughout?
Parasocial relationships.
Parasocial
Kinda.
relationships.
Oh, well, now it's like everyone who was a big super fan back in the day that might not know the etiquette or whatnot is grown up. You know what I mean? Like I've been doing this so long that when it was, when some of the fandom was more like 14, 15 years old, where you'd be like, oh, I don't know the boundaries. Now they're like 26, 27 and, coming
30.
up. 30.
Hello?
Yeah, it's never come from a place that wasn't really sweet. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I have the same, I would say. My fan base is very sweet.
Yeah.
Mostly women as well. And a lot of them feel like they know me.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, can I talk to you? I'm like, okay. I
Yeah.
just sat down to eat. Come on, what's
Get
up?
in here. Totally.
So it's an interesting thing because I love it because it's like, same as you. I put myself out there so much.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what I've been not planning
It's the
for,
goal
but it's
to
like
do
the
it.
goal, So it's like, no, thank you so much. Like I am busy, but I'll take a picture. So
Totally.
it's kind of been, and definitely ramped up since like Paris and whatnot, but I think we're still trying to kind of figure that out. And, her again being back to being the mean mom thing, like sometimes having to.
When do you get in there and when do you
Yeah.
shoulder it?
Yeah. I wanted to like step in. If people like have a company that they're like, oh, will you just say this to the camera? It's like, hello? Where's
Oh,
the etiquette?
golly.
What are we talking about? And she's so nice. And I'm like, no.
Good
And
for
I'll get her
you.
agent on the phone. I'm like, you won't believe this. People these days.
You're really stepping into the role. I love it.
Yeah, that's what
Good
I
for
do.
you.
I'm right there with her.
During when her time in Bristol, she would go around and say hi to people. Olivia would go in front of her and be like, only selfies, have your camera out and ready.
Yeah.
She can't sign anything
'cause
today.
She needs to get to everybody.
And you were great at that.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you
I
so
was
much.
trailing behind. I was
The
like,
crazy thing was when I would say, hey guys, sorry, she's not doing signatures today. Like, just get your selfies ready. She wants to get everybody here in this line. And then people would still go to her and be like, okay, but just sign this. I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? Her older sister said so.
that's basically coming from Ilona herself.
Well, yeah, I'm basically Lona. What the hell? Rude.
Just sign it for her.
No, true.
Get that signature
I'll
down.
start doing that.
Just get a stamp.
Yeah. She kissed this stamp. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you though, like with, putting yourself online, is it hard to find that balance between like keeping your personal and your business life out there?
It's interesting how much that did change is when we first started, because Grace and I when we started off, we were doing traditional comedy and the goal, I moved to New York to be an actress, to be on TV, to audition. And then when we started doing stuff online, I didn't talk about personal life at all. Like outside of the friendships that were presented. Like I was in a 10-year relationship that was never mentioned online.
Yeah.
Because in that world, it was because I thought, oh, if people are just interested in my personal life, like they're going to see any joke I tell through the lens of that. Like I was just like, I just want people to think I'm funny and not be like, oh, is that joke actually about her boyfriend? Or like what happened in her. So we were like zipped up. We never talked about our personal life. And then as we got older, we were like, who cares?
Like,
You know, we're proud of who we are and what we're doing. And also it's like, you know, I don't know. It just became less important to keep it secret, to keep it separate. And now everyone has their world online, right? Because when we were doing this was before celebrities were on Instagram.
right.
You know, and I remember having a conversation with like a celebrity and they were like, I've been told my whole life by PR not to disclose anything, and you're putting your whole life out there.
Right.
And that was like them deciding if they wanted to get on Instagram or not. So once everybody started doing it, it was like, why not?
Yeah. You started it, right?
Maybe you started it all. Wow.
Wow,
Instagram.
I think we'll have to find that balance as well too, because like I love sharing so much with my fans. I think it's like great. They connect with it so much. Like I share the singleness, I share this, but I think there is like now almost like more of a that's for me,
right?
Like, and I'm finding that balance. I think at times, which like you want to almost show everything, and people think they know everything about you, but like there's just like some parts I want to try to keep to myself.
Yeah.
If you started dating someone, would you share that you're dating
ask
or
the
their
same
name?
thing.
I don't think I would share them for a while and that's happened even when I was, pre-Paris, after Paris, I would be seeing people, but I wouldn't post about it. I'd even post still videos saying I was single or whatnot, or not saying I was single, but like that I'm, fun videos like that, because that feels very, not even personal to me, but like, I also want to make sure it's something serious, not just a fleeting thing, because I am, I think, selective about that, and I want the person who I put out there to be something I'm very proud of as well. I think that's what we talk about a lot. Like, I have yet to find somebody who I feel very proud of, and like who I really like.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when I find that person, maybe I'll be like, put them out there. I'm so proud. I want everybody to know I'm with them. And I hope I do find them. I have faith I will, but like, for now, I'm just kind of.
You're busy.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
got
I'm
stuff
saying.
going
I'm
on.
working.
You don't need an anchor.
Calendar
No, I
is
don't-
blocked off
Calendar's blocked off.
for a while.
I was like messaging with this one guy, and I was like, "Well, what does your day look like in October?
yeah.
Can we get together then?"
He's like, what?
I'm like, "See what happened? I'm 7 weeks here, and then I got to go here, and then I have 10 weeks here. But
playing
October,
rugby.
I am yours.
Winter
honey.
2027. We've got a Zoom date.
We are on it for 45 minutes because
exactly.
I cannot give you more
What
than
time
that.
zone? Oh shit.
I have a layover. Perfect.
Exactly.
And that's my thing, is also like figure out, somebody, it is going to take work. Somebody's going to have to fit in a way, because I don't see myself kind of like you. I don't see myself slowing down. I want to come out with a memoir, a cookbook, whatever it is. So I don't see a lot of stopping.